Welcome to Spencer, to Andy McGaffin Field, as we're getting set for Lakes Conference baseball tonight on KUOO and the video stream at explorecabogie.com. I'm Jason Jacobs. Scott Nolte to my left.
Yes.
And a beautiful view here at a renovated Andy McGaffin Field. New backstop and also new dugouts here, Scott.
Yeah, new high netting and just looks fantastic behind home plate. Great view for a ball game, and we are positioned right outside the press box for an outstanding view tonight. You know, we had plenty of sunshine earlier today, and it turned out to be just a gorgeous evening. Should be a great Lakes Conference matchup between Spirit Lake and Spencer. This is the first time that they're playing, because the first time got some lightning delays, so they're going to make that up a little bit later. So should be fun to see the Tigers and the Indians tonight.
Very good. Let's get into our pregame show. It's sponsored by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake. They are online at lakeshealth.org.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Back here to Andy McGaffin Field. It's time for our pregame show, sponsored by Lakes Regional Healthcare, online at lakeshealth.org. Spirit Lake comes into this game, Scott, with a 12-6 record. They're 3-3 in Lakes Conference play. Spencer is 7-8. They are 3-5 in Lakes Conference play. Both teams have kind of had their ups and downs throughout the season this year. Spencer lost a close one to Western Christian the other night, 6-5. Spirit Lake was winners, I believe, in their last time out.
Actually, they
lost in their last time out, as well, to Sioux Center 3-2 last night.
Yeah, that went,
and they
that
got
went
postponed against ELC on Monday, of course. So, yeah, that was a good game last night between them and Sioux Center over at Open Space Park. And the Indians sitting again at 12-6 on the year, 3-3 in conference play.
Yeah, you mentioned the up and down type of season. Spirit Lake, though, they've really here lately. I mean, nice win over Humboldt, Cherokee. They hung tough with a good Storm Lake squad, lost 3-0. Came back, got a nice victory over West Hancock, Central Lyon, and then a tough one against a good Siouxland Conference team in Sioux Center last night, 3-2 in 9 innings. So Spirit Lake trying to get back in the win column, 12-6, and they've got a handful of games left before we start the postseason, which, hard to believe that, postseason right around the corner. Now, Spirit Lake, we'll talk more about this in a little bit, but Spirit Lake did get a number 2 seed in their particular district, so they got a bye. So they won't play until the 13th of July. But, yeah, they're looking to get some wins here before the end of the season.
Absolutely. Let's go to the starting lineups for tonight's matchup. It is sponsored by Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center on KUOO and explorecabogie.com.
Heard it all. I could have swore the light was green, the deer came out of nowhere, my son thought the narrow pedal was the brake. But the reason you need auto body repair doesn't matter to us. What matters is we make your car like new, and the process is easy for you. This is Casey, Collision Center Manager at Okoboji Motor Company. We bring over 45 years of experience in our department, offer free loaner vehicles, free estimates, work with all insurance companies, and handle all the paperwork. When life happens and you need collision repair, know that you can count on us, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company.
The second baseman, number 3, Cole Whiting.
Starting lineups for tonight. Let's begin with the batting lineup for the Spirit Lake Indians. They're the visitors on the scoreboard tonight here at Andy McGaffin Field in Spencer. They'll lead off with the shortstop, number 2, Riley Reynolds. Batting second, the pitcher, number 22, Michael Stein. Batting third baseman, number 8, Jake Cornwall. In the cleanup spot, the catcher, number 5, Max Carney. Batters 5, 6, and 7 are the first baseman, number 26, Isaac Early. The second baseman, number 3, Cole Whiting. And the left fielder, number 17, Kai Hussey. And the 8-9 batters are the designated hitter, number 13, Parker Rowley. And the center fielder, number 12, Braden Teasfeld. The Indians are coached by Ross Ackerman, Briar Rowley, and Nick Christensen. 12-6, 3-3 in conference play. You want to do an around the diamond for Spencer, Scott?
Let's do it. Out in left field, Cale Dodge. Center, Campbell Wessels. Right field, Caden Gertman. Around the horn at third, Cade Mullenberg. Shortstop, Devin Dirks. Second baseman, Braden Symington. First baseman will be Cooper Griffin. Catcher tonight, Logan Huckfeld. And on the mound for the Tigers will be Reed Tiggis. And Brian Dirks, the head coach for the Spencer Tigers, and Cody Huckfeld as the assistant.
All right, there you go. Starting lineups for tonight's contest between Spencer and Spirit Lake. Lakes Conference baseball coming up here shortly, and should be a good matchup here between the Indians and the Tigers. It's always a pretty good matchup between these two teams. So.
Fantastic weather to go with it.
You bet. Let's take a time out for the national anthem. We'll have our first pitch in 2 minutes on KUOO.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Coachy YouTube tonight. And if you're at home, we've got a CF video channel. If you got a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick, just search CF video, download the free app, I guess you would call it, and watch us there.
Yeah, that is
that easy.
It's a fantastic way to watch it, right in your chair, your couch, right in the comfort of your own home. You can rewatch broadcasts as well. So, and what's the beauty about that is not only this game, but stations from Storm Lake or Sioux Center or wherever. So
all over the place.
Yeah.
Historical matchups in the last 23 games, it's almost dead even, 12-11 in favor of Spencer.
Wow.
And Spirit Lake won the meeting last year 4-3. Spencer and Spirit Lake split the previous year, and then Spencer won the previous 3 before that, going back to 17. So it's been a good matchup here between these two squads, and we'll talk a little more about Lakes Conference standings here in just a little bit. Riley Reynolds, the shortstop, going to lead things off here for Spirit Lake. We apologize, we don't have Spencer stats this evening. The quick stats, or whatever they call it now, varsity bound site went down today for Spencer. And this first pitch is fouled back by the shortstop, Riley Reynolds. He is facing Reed Tiggis. Our first pitch came at 7:51. So a little bit of a late start here this evening. The JV game was a fun, competitive one.
It was.
And it's 0-1 here to Reynolds, the shortstop. And the next pitch is right down the pipe for strike 2. The pitcher for the Tigers is Reed Tiggis. He's pitching to Logan Huckfeld, the catcher this evening for Spencer. And Riley Reynolds faces an 0-2 count. Pitch on the way, and he'll just get a piece of it and foul it off.
Yeah, it was the most bizarre thing with varsity bound earlier today.
I've noticed
clearly wiped out Spencer's stats.
Yeah, and I've noticed that it's done that a couple other times for other things. It's a great site when it works. It's 0-2 here to Reynolds, and pitch on the way, and that one's going to be hit right over at the first baseman, Cooper Griffin. Line drive for out number 1.
Well, solid hit there by Reynolds. A little bit late on the swing, but Cooper Griffin right there with a solid line drive catch. And that brings up Michael Stein.
Michael Stein, the pitcher for the Indians this evening.
Spirit Lake as a team batting .372.
That's a very good number.
It's fantastic.
Pitch on the way from Tigas. Swung on, hit towards short, just past the glove of Devin Dirks, and it'll be a one-out base rip into left field for Michael Stein.
Well, nice job by Stein taking the pitch and going with it, driving it opposite way just out of the reach of the shortstop, Dirks, and a single. And that's going to bring up a hot hitter for Spirit Lake, Jake Cornwall, who leads the team in average at .460.
Jake playing over at third tonight. One out runner at first for the Indians here in the top of the first.
Jake also has 3 home runs, 24 RBIs on the season.
Very nice numbers on that front. They'll throw back to first, and back in safely under an applied tag is Michael Stein. Nice crowd here tonight. Always a good crowd when you get the softball and the baseball. I saw in the top of the second, Spirit Lake was leading 1-0 in softball. And this one is just fouled off. In fact, it was kind of one of those half swings by Cornwall. I don't even know if he meant to hit that. It just kind of caught the end of his bat and fouled off. So it'll be 0-1 to the Spirit Lake third baseman. One out runner at first here, top of the first.
Turned out to be absolutely gorgeous.
Tigas throws back to first, and back easily is Stein. Maybe just one of those throws over there to remind him, hey, I'm here. Getting set is Tigas. Now he'll throw back again, and back again safely is Stein.
Stein is second on the team in stolen bases with 11.
So some speed on the bases here with one out in the top of the first. Indians trying to strike first in this Lakes Conference battle. Pitch on the way, right down the pipe and fouled off, and heads up over there. Ooh, just about snagged a kid playing catch.
You got to be careful over here.
Just that area in particular is a little dangerous.
Yeah, the fields here at the Spencer Complex, just right beside each other.
0-2 now to Cornwall. What has been a healthy at-bat, mostly because of the throwbacks to first. Will he try a pickoff attempt again? He won't. They're going to send the runner. They'll throw down to second, and they will not be in time. Sliding underneath a potential tag there, Stein. That's a good stolen base there by Stein, and a good slide as well.
Stolen base number 12 for Michael Stein. Puts himself in scoring position.
1-2 now to Jake Cornwall. Max Carney on deck for the Indians here in the top of the first. So Tigas will work here again from the stretch, looking back towards second. Delivers home. Swung on, hit third base side foul. We'll do it again.
What a great at bat here by Cornwall. Really making Reed work. Great at bat. Still down in the count though, 1-2.
Just a picture perfect evening for baseball here in Spencer. Real slight breeze. It could get a little bit faster as far as I'm concerned,
right.
But the temperatures are nice.
Yep.
Here's a 1-2 pitch that's going to stay high and inside. Count evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Cornwall.
Well, the longer you keep fouling pitches off and keep yourself inside that box, you make the pitch. You make the pitcher keep on working, and he throws the ball here, and now we're 2-2.
Tigas looking back towards second. Throws this one, and I don't think the breaking ball, that was a little low. It'll be full count now to Cornwall. Something's happening on the softball side of things.
There's a lot of rumblings over there.
So 3-2 to Cornwall. Sophomore with 23 hits on the year. And that's ball 4.
Well, that's just a good at-bat by Jake.
Outstanding.
Down in the count early. fouled off some pitches. He made Reed work, and Tigas end up walking him. So now first and second for Spirit Lake.
One away for Max Carney. This is somebody the Indians are okay to see with guys at first and second and only one out. Right-handed batter is ready to go. Tigas looks back towards second, delivers. Swung on, it'll be fouled off by Carney. Max has a real nice 373 average, 19 hits on the year, 13 RBIs. He's walked 11 times.
And defensively, one of the best catchers around.
Absolutely. 0-1 count coming up here to Carney. Runners at first and second with one away. And the pitch popped up. It'll get out of play.
And you got Reed Tigas up to 14 pitches thrown here with one recorded out in the top half of the first.
Yeah, does have an 0-2 count here, though, so opportunity for him to maybe try to work the corners a little bit, see if he can't get Carney to chase something here. Gets the call from Huckfeldt, the catcher. And now he will get set and delivers home. Swung on, hit solidly into left field. Runner's going to round third. They're going to send him. Pretty good throw here towards home. Not going to be in time. And Spirit Lake leads 1-0.
Really good piece of hitting there by Max Carney. Waited on the breaker and drove it out into left field. Early lead for the Indians.
Got to go RBI single there.
Michael Stein hustling from second.
Next up, the first baseman, Isaac Early.
Cornwall will take his place at second, and still just the one out with first and second here.
Isaac Early now the first baseman for the Indians. Again, just one out for Spencer defensively here, top of the first, now trailing 1-0. And Tigas will deliver. Swung on, chopper third base side. It's fair, and wisely stepping on the bag for one. Won't get the out at two is the third baseman, Cade Mullenberg. So good heads-up play by Mullenberg over at third.
Well, I'm glad you saw that because I was paying attention to where he was going to throw it. That was a heads-up play.
It's a 5U by Mullenberg to get out Cornwall at third. Carney advances to second, and Early reaches first on a fielder's choice. Now the left-handed Cole Whiting, the second baseman, with two outs and runners at first and second. So Tigas and the Tigers could get out of a jam here. This one's going to catch the outside corner for strike one to Cole Whiting.
A nice location there.
Cole Whiting, a senior, 271 average, 13 hits on the year, 13 walks. 0-1 count here. Now one inside and in the dirt. Now it'll be 1-1 to Whiting.
Spirit Lake leading 1-0 in the first.
First of a couple back-to-back nights of Indians broadcasts, both on KUOO and the video stream. 1-1 pitch. On the way, stays a bit high. Now 2-1 to Cole Whiting.
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to have the Esterville softball game versus Spirit Lake, and that's an early start time of 6 o'clock.
Is that a varsity-only type thing there?
It is,
okay.
Yes.
I thought maybe that was the case. 2-1 to Whiting. The pitch on the way, catches the outside corner again. Tigas painting the corners nicely, and it will be 2-2.
And for Spirit Lake baseball tomorrow, they've got kind of an interesting schedule. They play Esterville Lincoln Central at 5, and then they play Western Christian at 7.
Okay.
So those are varsity only, and those are baseball games tomorrow.
2-2 popped up. Looks like it's on the infield. Giving chase is Dirks over at short. He'll make the catch. The inning is over. But Spirit Lake scores a run on 2 hits. There were no Tiger errors, a couple left on base. We've played a half inning. It's Spirit Lake 1. Spencer comes to bat in 30 seconds on KUOO and the video stream at ExploreKaboji.com.
This is Jeremiah at Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing. We understand that hard work, dedication, and grit are the values of a successful team, and we stand behind all local students and athletes during this time of adversity. Come discover what we can do for your home or business. Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Spirit Lake leads Spencer in Lakes Conference Baseball tonight on KUOO and the video stream at explorekibochi.com. I'm Jason Jacobs. Scott Nolte to my left. Tim Soper is our video engineer, and Michael Petska, the audio engineer, back at Mission Control in Spirit Lake. As you mentioned, the Indians lead 1-0. Scott, give us the Spencer batting order tonight.
All right, the Tigers, they're going to start off with center fielder Campbell Wessels, followed by pitcher Reed Tigas and shortstop Devin Dirks. 4 through 6 hitters, catcher Logan Hugfeld, left fielder Cale Dodge, and first baseman Cooper Griffin. 7 through 9 hitters will be right fielder Caden Gertman, second baseman Braden Symington, and then DH Jackson Hefner. Spencer, coached by Brian Dirks, assisted by Cody Hugfeld. They are in the white tonight with the purple lettering.
Spirit Lake black and red lettering tonight. And the defensive lineup for Spirit Lake in the outfield left to right, Kai Hesse, Braden Tiesfeld, Jack Wajda, Jake Cornwall at third, Riley Reynolds at short, Cole Whiting at second, Isaac Early at first, Michael Stein pitching to Max Carney tonight for the Indians. And it'll be Campbell Wessels, the center fielder, leading things off for the Tigers. They trail Spirit Lake 1-0, and down the pipe delivers a strike from Stein. 0-1 to Wessels. Tigas and Dirks due up for the Tigers. And that one will miss. It'll be a ball and a strike here to Wessels. Well, you mentioned, Scott, the kind of unique scheduling thing with ELC and Western Christian.
Yes.
And then they're going to have the makeup game against Spencer that they missed earlier this year on July 6th. That'll be next Tuesday. This one's going to be fouled out of play over the Spencer dugout on the third base side. So it'll be 1-2 to Campbell Wessels. So there's still plenty of regular season action. They've got non-conference games at West Bend Mallard and against Rems and St. Mary's as well.
That Rems and St. Mary's team, that's a good quality team in 1A.
Oh, outstanding, yeah. Here's a 1-2. Ooh, and caught the outside corner. Well, look at that framing by the catcher, Max Carney.
He's one of the best.
Got him looking. There's the first strikeout of the ball game for Michael Stein. And now Reed Tigas, the pitcher for the Tigers.
What a pitch by Stein going outside corner, and then, like you said, nice frame job of Carney just kind of holding it there, waiting for that home plate ump to call the strike.
First pitch is in the dirt to Reed Tigas.
By the way, on Michael Stein, 3-2 record, 23 2/3 innings. He's got an ERA of 2.96.
Not bad. And that's towards the top on this team, actually. The pitch going to be hit pretty solidly into left field. It'll drop down for a hit into the corner. Then it gets bobbled out there in left field. It's easily a double, though, either way.
Yeah.
For Reed Tigas.
Wow, what a nice piece of hitting there by Reed. Tigas goes opposite way, hugs that left field line, and a nice double bagger for the Spencer pitcher.
Outstanding piece of hitting there, and so Spencer with the tying run at second, bottom of the first here. And now Devin Dirks, the shortstop, also a left-handed batter. Pitch on the way, foul back for strike one.
1-0 Spirit Lake in the first.
And a little conference here between the catcher Carney and the pitcher Stein gives me an opportunity to talk Lakes Conference standings. ELC and Storm Lake are both 7-0. ELC's 15-3 overall. Storm Lake 18-5. Spirit Lake sits at third in the conference with that 3-3 record, 12-6 overall. Spencer 3-5, 7-8. Western is 1-6, 4-10, and Cherokee looking for a conference win. They're 2-12 overall. This one's going to be hit very solidly into right center field, but giving chase and making the catch, Braden Tiesfeld, good wheels.
Boy, really covered a lot of ground moving to his left, cut it off, made the nice play, and Tigas had to retreat back to second.
The way that came off the bat, I thought that thing had an opportunity to drop down for at least a base hit, but good wheels by Teasfeld, and it held up just long enough for him to get underneath of it. Now Logan Huckfeldt, the catcher. Still a runner in scoring position for Spencer with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And the pitch is on. It's dribbled down the first baseline, foul. Then it goes back into fair territory. They'll step on the bag. That is, okay, that was kind of bizarre. So it's grass down that first base line here at Spencer, okay?
Yep.
And if initially it hits fair, rolls foul, rolls back fair, and great job by Isaac Early of staying with it and not getting, kind of psyched out about where the ball was going to go because of that weird trajectory. Rolls back in there, picked up, and an out at first base.
I've seen that sometimes on bunts. I haven't seen that on a grounder. That was wow, okay.
That was something you haven't seen before. We've played one. It's Spirit Lake 1, Spencer 0. Back in a minute on KUOO.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
To the top of the second we go. It's Spirit Lake 1, Spencer 0 in Lakes Conference Baseball tonight on KUOO. We're also video streaming at ExploreKaboji.com. Again, you can watch under the Sports tab by clicking the live video stream link, or you can watch on ExploreKaboji.com's YouTube page. Just search Explore Kaboji on YouTube. Or you can watch on our CF video channel with Roku or Amazon Fire Stick. Just search CF Video, and then you can watch the game there as well.
Yeah, glad to have you watching or listening or both, whatever you may be doing. Glad to have you along tonight.
Top of the second for Spirit Lake, 7-8-9 batters. Kai Hussey, the left fielder. Parker Rowley, the designated hitter. And Brayden Teasfeld, the center fielder. And the first pitch will stay high to Kai Hussey for ball one.
Pitching numbers, Reed Tigas threw 21 pitches in the first inning, and you compare that to what Michael Stein, he had 9.
I like the ballparks where you can see the pitch count on it. That one is going to be, a strike at the knees called there to Hussey. It'll be 1-1 to the Spirit Lake left fielder. So Tigas will wind up and deliver a 1-1 pitch. Bet outside, now 2-1. Kai Hussey, a junior with a .326 average. He's 14 hits on the year, 7 RBIs. And a 2-1 count here, leading off the top of the second with a 1-0 Spirit Lake lead. The pitch, that's right down the pipe. Now count is 2-2 to Kai Hussey.
Good throw there by Reed Tigas.
The pitch count has totally changed the way this game is played here in Iowa. The 2-2 outside gets a bit away from Huckfeldt. No damage with nobody on here, but full count, though, to Kai Hussey. And you and I have talked off the air several times about how if you don't have 3 to 4 solid pitchers, you're going to have a game a week where it could get rough.
Yeah.
That one's going to be way high, ball 4 to Kai Hussey, so a leadoff walk for the Indians. You know, those leadoff walks can be problematic, and let's see how much small ball the Spirit Lake coaching staff is willing to do here.
Spirit Lake also likes to run, and this team up and down the lineup, they've got some they've got some athletes that can run, so including Kai Hussey, who's at first 9 stolen bases on the season.
Parker Rowley, designated hitter, steps in, left-handed batter. And again, working from the stretch is Reed Tigas. He'll throw back to first, and not in time.
With Michael Stein getting a stolen base in the first inning, Spirit Lake is now 78 out of 85 in stolen bases this season.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a lot of attempts, too.
It is. They like to run. And I recognize a lot of these names from the track season.
Pitch on the way. It'll stay high, ball 1 to Parker Rowley, batting in the number 8 spot tonight for the Indians. Parker, a senior with a .346 average, 18 hits on the year, 13 RBIs. 1-0 count here to Rowley. Pretty good lead by Hussey over at first, and that'll be in there for a strike.
Spirit Lake leading 1-0 over Spencer in the second inning.
Thank you, Kearney Concrete, the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, and Lakes Regional Healthcare for making our broadcast possible. 1-1, with nobody out. And Hussey will get a good lead over at first again. And they'll throw back to first again.
You know, going back to what you said about the Lakes Conference standings, JJ, one of the teams is going to separate themselves tonight because Esterville Lincoln Central plays Storm Lake.
I would be interested to see that matchup myself.
So both
and
of
they must have 2 late in the season games as well.
They do, yes.
The 1-1. That'll catch it for a strike. They'll throw down to second.
Close.
And not in time. I think Hussey got in there just before the tag. Notice the umpire just took an extra moment to make his call there.
And I like that.
I'm okay with it. Make sure you make the right call.
Exactly.
It'll be 2-1 to Parker Rowley. I thought they called the strike there, but I could be wrong. Here comes the pitch. Outside. And I think he just showed 2-2.
I think you're right, yeah.
I was right. See, I'm not so senile in my old age.
By the way, happy birthday to you.
Well, thanks. A night at the ballpark is okay.
Yeah, glad to spend the evening with you here on your birthday.
2 and 2 more on the birthday fun here later.
Oh, okay. We get the announcer to sing happy birthday? Or?
Maybe not.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not quite that tenured yet. This is going to be popped up right side. It'll go into foul territory. Griffin gives chase and makes a nice catch and does an even better job of paying attention than back over towards second because Hussey was ready to run.
Yeah, that was really a nice play by Cooper Griffin towards the Spirit Lake dugout there on the first side. Not only battling the sun, but then he kind of got into the shade part too. And sometimes you can lose track of that ball. And so a nice play. And then, like you said, a nice job keeping the head on the swivel with the lead runner.
Center fielder, the number 9 batter in the lineup, Brayden Teesfeld, will step into the right-handed batter's box with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. Spirit Lake leading 1-0 here in the top of the second of Lakes Conference baseball. And Reed Tigas will deliver right down the pipe for a strike. Good-looking throw.
Do you get to celebrate with your family tomorrow? Or
Did a little bit last night.
Okay.
I'll probably do a little more tomorrow.
Okay.
0-1. And they're going to throw back to second, but not in time. More or less just to remind him that we're here. No, I told you early in the year when we set the schedule, I don't mind 6 block drives for work. If I can call this as my game for the week and I only have to drive, a mile, whatever it is,
right.
Not that far even, I'm okay with that.
I was like, even on your birthday, you're like, yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Here's the 0-1. High, ball on a strike now to Teesfeld.
1-0 Spirit Lake here in the second inning.
At second sits Kai Hussey. He walked and stole a base. And Tigas is really taking his time here working from the stretch. And the pitch. Ooh, and got him to chase. 1-2 to Teesfeld. That's a good-looking throw there by Tigas.
Yeah, that was.
Some definite movement there.
So they came out with the 1A and 2A pairings today for baseball.
They did. The brackets, we should say.
Yep.
The district brackets. And I believe we know the district or the sub-state pairings for Spencer as well in 3A. Here's a 1-2 popped up on the infield. Coming in to make the play is Tigas in foul territory for out number 2. Good hustle.
That was really the right play, too. You had Logan Huckfeld there who was under it, but then Reed's like, no, I got it. I got the better angle.
Absolutely.
And that was a nice job by Reed calling him off and getting the nice second out.
1-0 Indians, still a runner at second with 2 away for Riley Reynolds, who line drived out to first. And here comes the pitch. Inside, gets away from the catcher, Huckfeld. Trotting down to third comes Hussey. So now really a runner in scoring position here for Spirit Lake. Already leading 1-0. And a 1-0 count here to Reynolds.
Reynolds had that line drive into the glove of the first baseman back in the first inning.
Yeah, it was just right at him.
It was.
Really kind of a rifle shot. You hit that, in a gap somewhere, that's a base hit for sure, and in this case, an RBI. 1-0 pitch, and high strike called. Well, is that the letters for sure? Riley's not the tallest player, though.
Right.
1-1. It's kind of a tall stance, though. And the pitch. And chases one there. It'll be 1-2. Maybe got just a piece of it. Our broadcast thanks to Bank Midwest and Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons and Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. 1-2 with 2 outs. Runner at third. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That one's going to be golfed at into right.
It's going to be tough.
Dropping in for a base hit. Give an RBI single to Riley Reynolds.
Now, Riley did a really nice job with what the pitch was. Just kind of went after it, lunged at it, put the bat on it, and it just kind of floated into shallow right field to score Kai Hussey.
2-0 Indians if you're just joining us here. Top of the second, and still a runner at first for Michael Stein, who singled to left and scored that first run of the ball game back in the first. So Tigas has 2 outs here. Let's see if he can get the Tigers out of another jam with minimal damage. This one's going to be fouled back.
No worry about your vehicle tonight, because we had a park in the bus garage area.
It was a lot of folks here tonight.
Yeah, a lot of cars.
Honestly, I mean, the far set of rows I'm okay with here.
Yeah.
And as far to the north as you can go, but you ain't going to get me in any of this right under the trees nonsense.
Right.
That's just a collision center away from a problem.
Yeah, you're right.
It'll be 1-1 to Michael Stein as that pitch was bit in the dirt. A good block by Huckfeld.
Of course, we got some sponsors that could help with that. Right?
Yes, we do. Stay tuned for more.
Right.
1-1 to Michael Stein. Reynolds is at first. It's 2-0 Indians. Already at 42 pitches is Tigas.
Yeah.
This is the second inning. He'll throw back to first and not in time. And here's where, you got 2 outs. You just get out of the inning here.
Right.
I don't even know if I'm worrying too much about that base runner at the moment. Everybody's had that sort of a lead for Spirit Lake so far tonight. 1-1 pitch. This one's popped back or fouled back, and we will do a 1-2 count coming up here. So now you got 2 strikes on him. So they'll throw something, a little off speed with a little movement on it. He's shown that he can do that.
Yep.
Or just come firing down on it and get out of the inning. If you're Spirit Lake, remain aggressive. 1-2. And here comes Tigas' pitch. And outside, a little high, too. 2-2.
Well, I thought Reynolds was going on that pitch. He was about halfway through, and then he retreated back.
Good decision. Deuces are wild here in the top of the second. Tigas looks back to first. Nods, throws home, popped up into shallow left, right at the line there, making the catch is Cade Mullenberg. I lost that one. I had to follow the players to get out of that one. Spencer gets out of the jam, but not before Spirit Lake gets a run on a hit. There were no errors. One left on. It's 2-0 Spirit Lake, and we are back in a minute on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
2-0 Spirit Lake as we go to the bottom of the second. It's like they knew it was my birthday here at the ballpark.
Your favorite, JJ.
One of my favorites. A little journey.
Journey.
Good way to spend a Wednesday evening here on the final day of June. 2-0 Spirit Lake, as I mentioned. And for the Tigers, they're going to lead things off with their left fielder, Cale Dodge, followed by first baseman Cooper Griffin and right fielder Caden Gertman.
Can we talk about how it's the last day of June?
How is it?
What?
How are we halfway done with the year?
My goodness.
I just don't get it. That'll be in the dirt and bounces away for ball one to Cale Dodge. Left fielder, right-handed batter. Well, I know this much about this Spencer team without having any stats provided tonight. They're a young squad. He gets beamed. And there's our first hit batter. And so, Spencer, here you get this leadoff base runner and an opportunity here.
Yeah, big opportunity to manufacture something as Brian Dirks in the third base coaching box will give out some signs.
We know they're a young team. They've been aggressive, though. They've been in a lot of their games. This one's going to be a swing and a miss. Big cut by Cooper Griffin, the first baseman.
A lot of heat coming there from Michael Stein.
Yes. Griffin had a nice snag over at first in the first inning. Faces an 0-1 count here. Pitch on the way. And that one's going to be foul. Turned on an inside pitch. And it'll be 0-2 here to Griffin. He'll have to protect Cale Dodge at first. He was hit by the pitch. Wasting little time is Stein. And the pitch. Swing and a miss and got him to chase one there.
Big pop of the glove onto Max Carney, and strikeout number 2 for Stein.
Caden Gertman, the right fielder now for the Tigers.
Spirit Lake leading 2-0, bottom of the second.
And the pitch on the way. This one's going to be swung on, hit over towards short. It's popped up, giving chase, making the catch, Riley Reynolds.
What is Spencer? Oh,
and they weren't on the bag, I don't think.
I don't know what Dodge was doing or thinking, but he was well off the bag. He wasn't even tagging up.
He was dead in the water over there at first.
He was lucky to get back.
Throw back, I think it was a little off the mark. Ooh, still just 2 outs. Braden Symington now second baseman. And, some movement on that pitch.
That was nasty.
I have got a very good view here tonight. Best view in the house, if you ask me, and that had big-time movement on it. That one is going to catch the inside corner as well, and it's quickly 0-2 to the second baseman, Symington.
Yeah, like a little snake tail on it.
Yeah, it's like it almost gave Stein a little extra pop in his step there. And that one's going to be outside. A little bit of a wild throw that time around. Good stop by Kearney. But, you know, you have that pitch to throw. It's 0-2. Why not see if he'll chase you?
Yeah, mess around a little bit. Michael doesn't waste a whole lot of time.
And swing and a miss. Strikeout number 3 for Michael Stein ends the inning and ends the threat. Spencer, no runs, no hits, no Spirit Lake errors. They did have a base runner. We have played 2 at Spirit Lake 2, Spencer 0. More Lakes Conference baseball in a minute on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Mean to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
We go to the top of the 3rd inning, and for innings 3, 4, and 5, I turn things over to Scott Nolte.
Hey, thanks, JJ. Appreciate that. And we did get a baseball score here. By the way, Tim Soper is running our camera and our computer, so we appreciate his help tonight. Storm Lake leading 5-0 on Estherville Lincoln Central.
Okay, that's a big matchup in
It is.
the Lakes Conference.
That game, let me check here real quick. That's being played in Estherville. So,
okay,
a big matchup for top of the standings in the Lakes Conference.
Absolutely.
Back to our matchup here on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com. It's Spirit Lake 2, Spencer 0, top of the 3rd. Jake Cornwall will lead things off for the Indians, facing Reed Tigas. Reed, 45 pitches through 2 innings. Here's the first in the 3rd inning, and that's low, ball 1. You compare that to Michael Stein, 19 pitches.
He was cruising through there.
The 1-0 from Reed. This one is driven deep and high, but not deep enough. Center fielders under it, and Campbell Wessels will make the play.
So a couple pitches there, and that's more
that will
sort
help.
of an at-bat that will help Reed Tigas' night.
It's going to bring up the Spirit Lake catcher, Max Kearney, single RBI in the 1st. Nobody on base for Spirit Lake in the top of the 3rd inning. 1 out as Kearney steps inside the box. And Tigas into his windup for the pitch. And first pitch swinging right into the glove of the 3rd baseman, Mullenberg. A wild throw there. And Kearney's going to get to first and get to second. He's maybe looking for 3. He hasn't stopped, and it's going to be a 2-base throwing error.
Wow. Wow.
Max Kearney getting the wheels going on the throwing error by Mullenberg.
Yeah, that was good wheels there by Kearney.
He just never stopped.
And with only 1 out, another opportunity for Spirit Lakes, heart of the order to generate another run.
It's going to bring up Isaac Early, first error of the game for either team. And it puts Spirit Lake in scoring position with 1 away. Early reached on a fielder's choice, first pitch. That gets away from the catcher. Kearney's going to hustle. He doesn't need a slide, stands up scoring. And it's 3-0 Spirit Lake.
So an unearned run.
Yep.
On the pass ball in this scenario. 3rd run of the ball game in for the Indians. And that's how you generate some offense.
So the 1-0 coming to Isaac Early. Strike one, and it looked like it was going to be a quick 2 outs because it was hit
really
right.
did.
It was hit right to Mullenberg.
Yeah, it just kind of an errant throw, but then I think it was really just good heads-up base running by Kearney as well.
And the 1-1. Waiting on it and driving it to short. Dirks picks it up. He'll fire and records the out.
Well, that's a good decision there by Dirks. Gets in front of it, plays it off the hop, makes an easy throw.
2 away for second baseman Cole Whiting. Spirit Lake second baseman, 0 for 1.
Great night for some baseball. Thank you to IGL Teleconnect, Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing, and Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake.
Yeah, it is gorgeous out here.
Outstanding.
Swing and a miss. Big cut for Cole. Strike one. Indians lead 3-0.
271 average, 13 hits on the season. Ooh, big cut there.
Strike two.
Kind of an inside pitch that time around. Good looking throw by Tigas, who's going to try to get out of the jam. So far, he's given up 1 run in each inning.
And Reed looking in. Here's the pitch. Tries to go outside.
Like the throw.
Just a little bit low. Yeah, not bad. Not a bad decision. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That's high. Evens the count.
Good eye by Whiting, and I'm sure Spirit Lake is thinking, hey, no reason to stop at just 1.
Right. Spencer would love a quick inning. Get some more innings out of Tigas. 2-2. I don't think he checked his swing. Whiting did not. It was dropped a little bit by Huckfeld. He fires to first to record the strikeout. So Spirit Lake puts up a run on aggressive running and the error. It was Spirit Lake with 1 run on no hits, 1 Spencer error, nobody left on base. So after 2.5 innings, Spirit Lake leading 3-0. Spencer coming up in 1 minute on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Hi, this is Kayleen, the service manager at Okoboji Motor Company. 2020 has been a year of change and uncertainty. Our hours are the same, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have the same experienced staff you've learned to trust to care for your vehicle needs. We will continue to support our communities and our schools because we care about you, our customers. Our service department is constantly running specials. Check them out at okobojigmtoyota.com. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay loyal, as we will for you. Thank you. Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department.
Jackson Hefner leading things off for the Tigers. 9-1-2. Batters due up. And outside, strike one, outside corner. Very efficient for Michael Stein.
Yeah, he just does not waste time at all, though this one gets a little away from him there, but nothing heard as it's 2-1 now.
22 pitches in the first 2 innings to start the third. And goes outside corner. Good placement. I like what I like what Max is doing over there.
Well, both pitchers have gotten that call tonight.
Max is setting up outside again. I love it. 2-2. This one floats across the middle, and it's swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts if you go back to the last inning for Michael Stein. He's got 4 for the game.
And back to the top of the order goes Spencer with 1 down and nobody on.
Campbell Wessels. He was one of those strikeouts in the first inning, 0 for 1. Ball 1.
Now on a little inside. Lights are on here at Andy McGaffin Field. Can see the lights in the distance over at Pedersen Park as well. A lot of ball being played in town tonight.
Well, we got a score update from softball. Spencer leading 9-1 in the 6th.
Spirit Lake scored that first run of the ball game, and so it's been 9 straight runs for the Tigers. And that Spencer team 14 in a row.
14 in a row, yep. Swing and a miss, strike one. They are playing some hot softball for sure.
Which kind of brings me up to my thing here that I was going to bring up tonight, as it's now 3-1. Talk a little bit about not only the baseball pairings, but also
some softball
the softball stuff as well. Could touch on that a little bit.
Sure. 3-1 to Campbell Wessels with 1 out. And the pitch. Ground ball. Little dribbler. No, they're going to say foul. Went off of Campbell. Okay. So foul ball is 3-2.
Yeah, and the way he kind of stopped right away made me think that might be the case. So it'll be full count here to Wessels.
Yeah. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
We know Spirit Lake is in 2A Sub-State 1. And they'll be in District 2 and get the winner of Emmitsburg-Sheldon. Fouled again.
Stays 3-2. Spirit Lake leading 3-0 in the 3rd.
I mentioned they get the winner of Emmitsburg-Sheldon. Top half of 2A 2 has Sibley Ochin taking on Okoboji. The winner gets ELC. A pretty good ELC team, although they're down tonight, and that's going to be ball 4.
That is the first walk issued by Stein.
A little high, maybe a little outside. Not a terrible throw. Reed Tigas, the pitcher now. 3-0 ball game here as Spirit Lake with the lead and Spencer with an out, perhaps trying to cut into that here.
And Stein looking in. That is in there for a strike.
Yeah.
To Tigas.
A check swing, but they're going to call that a strike either way.
3-0 Spirit Lake. Baseball, bottom of the 3rd. Throw over to first, but back in safely. No tag. Wessels.
2A Sub-State 1 in District 1. Unity Christian is the top seed. They'll get the winner of West Sioux or Central Lyon. West Lyon is on the other half. They get Hinton or Western Christian. This is going to go foul.
Okay. Ground ball, foul. First base side, strike 2.
Gives you an idea who's in 2A Sub-State 1 as far as Spirit Lake and Okoboji, Emmitsburg, those area schools are concerned. A couple of area schools in 2A Sub-State 2. We won't really mention a whole lot about that. HMS and HLP, GTRA, those are some area schools in 1A Sub-State 1. We'll talk more about Spencer's Sub-State in a minute. And that one just kind of got a little bit away from Kearney. Got bobbled just a hair there, and runner's going to get down to second.
Yeah, Kearney tried to pick it up then with his glove, and then an extra bobble. So runner at second, 1-2 the count to Tigas. I wonder if the softball game is over.
It very well could be, from the sound of it.
Way the fans are starting to come into the baseball area. Here's a ground ball. Second baseman Cole Whiting gloves it over to first. High throw.
High throw. No, he's got to be safe. They're going to go home, and the home plate umpire had it all the way.
He is safe on the error.
Yeah, got to go E4 that time around as the runner will reach. And then more importantly for Spencer, you get a base runner down to third. So 3-0 ball game, Spirit Lake leading, but Spencer really threatening here in this bottom of the 3rd.
Tigers looking to get a few runs on the board against Stein. Strike 1 called here to Devin Dirks.
Dirks flew out to center in his first at-bat tonight.
1 away. Here's the pitch. Runner going, and it hit the batter.
Okay.
So that will send Dirks to first on the hit by pitch. Tigas to second, Wessels to third. And we'll have a meeting here with Michael Stein, one of the assistants, and Max Kearney. So bases loaded here for Spencer. And the Tigers trailing 3-0, but a chance to put on some runs here.
Yeah, a chance to kind of blow this thing open here. Also gives me a chance to mention the 3A sub-state that Spencer's a part of.
Oh, yeah.
And they will perhaps face the likes of Storm Lake, Sioux Center, Sergeant Bluff, Luton, MOC, Floyd Valley, Lamar's, Boyden, Hull Rock Valley, Bishop Eaton. That's like the same sub-state every year.
And it's stacked.
It's stacked. It's never easy.
So good. Swing and a miss, strike one, Logan Huckfeld. Any one of those teams could be any one of those teams on a given night.
It always kind of seems that way.
Strike two. Stein doing a nice job battling here after he loaded him up. So Michael Stein and the Indians got into some trouble here.
Still 5-0 Storm Lake leading ELC after 3. There's a big swing and a miss there. Ooh.
That's a much-needed out for Spirit Lake defensively. Out number 2. Base is still loaded for Cale Dodge.
So still an opportunity here for the Tigers. Again, tying run over at first, runners at second and third as well. Need something here.
Strike one to Dodge.
Throw right down the pipe.
He was hit by a pitch.
We don't have a final, but we know Spencer won the softball game. Foul?
It is foul. Strike two.
Long foul ball down the right field line. Went foul. Well into the outfield. Now Dodge has got to protect here, and Spencer a strikeout away from leaving the bases loaded here.
So no balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Spencer batting in the bottom third, base is loaded, and Stein with the pitch to Dodge, and he waits on the breaking ball, fouls it down the third base line.
So we'll do it all again. To get out of this here would be just huge for Spirit Lake, especially since the bases being loaded were all self-induced problems, self-induced errors. Error, a walk, and a hit batter. And that pitch count's starting to even up a little bit as well. Good stop by Carney on an inside pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, you got Stein creeping up there towards 44, 45, and you had Tigas now at 56 through 3 innings. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cale Dodge. Bases loaded for Spencer, 2 away, and the pitch. This one's foul back.
Good job of getting a piece of that one by Dodge as well. Carney was set up pretty well to the outside of the plate. But just get enough of it, foul it off, get another pitch.
Stays 1-2. And the pitch. Ground ball. Shortstop gloves it. He's going to fire to first. Wild throw. Reynolds to early. Everybody is safe, and 2 runs are going to score.
Ooh. So Dodge will reach on an error and gets himself all the way down to second.
Wessels and Tigas score. Dirks to third. Dodge to second. 2 errors this inning on Spirit Lake.
And 2 runs have scored.
Yeah. So now it's 3-2. That would have got him out of the inning. And that brings up Cooper Griffin, and Spencer's got a chance to tie or take the lead. High, ball 1.
Griffin a strikeout victim in his first at bat. And here's where these young kids for Spencer just have to take a deep breath.
This one is hit hard. Center fielder moving over makes the play. And a nice job by Braden Teasfeld.
Covered a lot of ground again. Another pretty well hit ball there by Cooper Griffin, but just hit right at him. And that ends the inning.
2-run score for Spencer. They do so with no hits. There were 2 Spirit Lake errors and 2 left on base. Stein also struck out a couple of batters. He walked a batter, and he hit a batter. So the 3rd inning is over, and Spirit Lake leads 3-2. We got a good ball game. 4th inning coming up in 1 minute.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
We head to the fourth inning. Spirit Lake baseball leading 3-2. And a really good game. Spirit Lake has scored a run in each of the innings. Spencer, 2 runs last inning thanks to a couple of costly errors, JJ.
Well, a couple costly errors, a walked batter, a hit batter, and those are the things that lead to unearned runs.
Yes, right.
But you know what? That's a credit to Spirit Lake to get out of that jam. But Spencer, they have new life now. And
they do.
Perhaps a little bit of renewed momentum for Reed Tigas and the Spencer defense here in the top of the fourth.
Kai Hussey will lead things off for Spirit Lake. Top of the fourth. And the pitch inside, ball 1. Through 3 innings, you have Reed Tigas at 57 pitches, and Stein at 48.
Hussey walked and scored a run in the second.
This one is line drive right into the glove of the shortstop, Devin Dirks. Nice play just below his hip.
Just had to take a couple steps.
Bend down just a little bit. Nice play, though. That'll bring up the DH, Parker Rowley.
Parker popped up to the first baseman in his first at-bat. I believe that was in foul territory.
Ball 1 to Rowley.
Well, we mentioned Spencer got the win in softball. Don't have a final on that one, but
I think it was 11-1 in
okay.
6.
Okay. We'll talk about the tournament trail for the softball teams here in a moment.
Ooh. And that would make 15 in a row for Spencer softball.
Well, off speed there, and Rowley chased, and now 1-1. Yeah, 15 in a row and playing very good.
They're going to be 4A when they hit postseason.
Mm-hmm.
Swing and a miss. Parker Rowley, as Tigas really took something off of that one.
And I am sure the Spencer coaches are thinking, what if we hadn't had the errors and the problems in the early half of the year where they started below 500 because they don't get a home game. This one's hit towards second.
Ground ball, second baseman, over to first. Symington to Griffin, and out number 2. Yeah, you're right.
But 17-7, they have actually an equal record entering today as Webster City. They go to Webster City round 1. Winner would go to the top seed in 4A Region 1, which is Boone. And then in the bottom half, it's Sergeant Bluff Luton awaiting the winner of Lamar's and Storm Lake.
Okay.
Remember, only 3 games to get to state on the 4A side of things.
Not as many teams, right. Braden Teesfeld now the batter for Spirit Lake with 2 outs, nobody on. And that one dipped in there, strike 1. Nice pitch, Reed Tigas.
Some fans didn't like it. It ended kind of low, but I think it crossed the plate. No doubt about that.
Spirit Lake baseball leading 3-2. Top of the fourth. We are live in Spencer on a gorgeous night. Here's the 0-1. And that misses.
So Spirit Lake will play in 3A Region 1, and we'll talk a little bit about I'm going to call it the bizarre Class 3A Region 1 and 2 scenario.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the thought process was here.
I don't either. Here's the 1-1. This one is popped up out of play, and 1-2.
The way that the Girls Union sets up their tournament, usually they give the top 8 teams in the state, based on their ranking system, a number 1 seed in a region.
Yeah.
That didn't happen this year, and it hasn't always happened that way. But, yeah, kind of an interesting scenario.
Tigas 1-2, got him looking, strike 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Spencer defensively. Spirit Lake goes down in order, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll finish that thought on softball when we come back. Bottom of the fourth in 1 minute on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Hi, this is Jeremiah at Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing. We understand that hard work, dedication, and grit are the values of a successful team, and we stand behind all local students and athletes during this time of adversity. Come discover what we can do for your home or business. Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
School in the top 10 even this year.
Exactly.
But we did have Sioux Center and Sheldon and Bishop Heelan all get into the top 15 there towards the end.
Right.
And Westline had been ranked, Spirit Lake had been ranked, 0-1 here to Caden Gertman.
And the pitch, and that misses outside evens account.
But what they kind of decided to do, they just kind of took all of these teams who have winning records, all but Boyden Hull Rock Valley and George Little Rock Central Lion, and they just said, battle it out.
Here you go.
That's basically what they decided.
1 ball, 2 strikes now to Gertman.
They did give Sioux Center the number 1 seed, which I think that makes sense. They're 21-5. They have the best. They have the most wins.
Yeah.
Sheldon has the best overall record percentage-wise.
Swing and a miss as Stein gets Gertman to swing and strike 3.
Stein is dealing again here.
6 strikeouts for him.
For pitch number 52. That was just as strong as the early part of the ball game. But, yeah, so Spirit Lake's, even though they're 17-8, they're going to go on the road to 14-6 West Lion in round 1. That one is a little confusing to me. Maybe we're a little biased, just a little. But West Lion's got a good team too. I can't say they don't.
Right.
The one that maybe, as Braden Symington has no 1 pitch here, the one that maybe surprised me a little more was ELC.
Swing and a miss, strike 2 with 1 away.
As ELC is sitting at 15-7. And they've looked really, really good at times, and they're actually a number 3 seed overall in this deal.
And Symington was able to check his swing, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sheldon is the 4 seed here, so all of those are really good programs. As we mentioned, Spirit Lake will go to West Lion. ELC is going to host Boyden Hull Rock Valley. Sheldon gets Algona, who's not a slouch at 12-8.
Right.
And George Little Rock Central Lion goes to Sioux Center.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, back-to-back Ks for Stein in the bottom of the 4th, 2 away.
Well, both pitchers are dealing here, and I believe that's strikeout number 7 now for Michael Stein.
It is. Spirit Lake leading 3-2 in the 4th inning.
So that's kind of how 3A1 is going to work out there.
Yeah, that is just...
That's a brutal region.
Yeah, here you go, work it out. We'll see you in Fort Dodge. Strike 1 to Hefner.
Yeah, outside throw there called strike 1, and good frame again by Spirit Lake catcher Max Carney.
Yeah, whoever comes out of that region for softball,
they've earned it.
They've earned it. 1 ball, 1 strike now.
Now in 3A2,
that's where it gets bizarre.
This is where it kind of gets bizarre to me because I'm a little surprised they didn't mix and match these a little differently. But here again, I'm not the one down at the state level. They have their math that they use.
Strike 2 now to Hefner.
Okoboji, they open up down at Bishop Heelan, who's the number 2 seed. The other half of that bracket is, or the other half of that region bracket is MOC and Unity.
And strike 3 freezes Hefner, and it's Stein who retires the side in order. Spencer, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base, and 3 strikeouts in the 4th inning. We've played 4 Lakes Conference baseball. Spirit Lake leading 3-2. Back in a minute on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Only got one team with a winning record. That's the in there at Atlantic. They got Cherokee and OABCIG playing in the other game on the top half. So I'm a little surprised they didn't kind of mix and match 3A, 1 and 2 somehow, but I guess they really wanted to make that team that wasn't in the top 8 earn their way.
Right.
I guess that was their argument. So, hey, that's fine, I guess. And geography does play a factor there.
It does, yes. We played 4, and Spencer, Spirit Lake battling it out here in Spencer. Spirit Lake leading 3-2. Indians batting in the top of the 5th. Riley Reynolds will lead it off against Reed Tigas.
Riley with an RBI single in the 2nd.
And he'll drive that one into left field. Hard hit ground ball. And that's his 2nd hit of the night.
And it is the 4th hit of the night for the Indians.
Now batting the pitcher, Mike Stein.
It's going to bring up Michael Stein, 1 for 2 tonight. Single and a run scored back in the 1st inning.
I'll get that leadoff base runner on. Spirit Lake, in the innings where they've scored, they've managed to get either batter number 1 or 2 on, and then they've been able to use that speed and a little small ball and maybe an error or 2 here or there to get them across.
And this one's fouled. Third base side goes out of play.
That's why those trees are important there.
Yes. Yes. 3-2 Spirit Lake. Top of the 5th. And Tigas from the stretch. He'll take a look at the runner at first, Reynolds. Runner going to go. Throw down to second. The throw seems to be there.
Oh, got him.
And the tag held on by Devin Dirks.
Kind of had to follow him around. He kind of tried to slide his way back around. Did you see that?
I did. So a nice throw, Huckfeld. Dirks with a nice tag, getting Reynolds. No easy task in trying to throw out a Spirit Lake runner.
No.
But nice job there.
Well, yeah, good throw there, and he had him. He had him beat.
He did. And that's in the dirt. So now the bases are clear, 1 away. 2 balls, 1 strike to Michael Stein in a 3-2 ball game in favor of Spirit Lake in the 5th.
And now Tigas, who was taking his time earlier, has decided, I'm not going to take as much time since I can wind up.
He's going to go opposite way. Stein, it's going to keep tailing and goes foul.
Looked good off the bat, didn't it?
It did.
Thought I was going to have to eat my words there for a moment.
Looked like it was going to maybe stay in the line there and just kind of kept going and going.
Tailed off.
Yep. So now 2-2.
It's still anybody's ball game here tonight.
Oh, yeah. 3-2 ball game. Spirit Lake leading. Top of the 5th. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him high and inside. And a strikeout for Reed Tigas. Number 3 on the night. 2 away. That'll bring up Jake Cornwall.
Well, Jake walked in the 1st and then was out on a force play at 3rd and also flew out to center.
Steps in with nobody on base and 2 away. Missed inside did Tigas. Ball 1.
We'll thank a few more sponsors: Dr. Craig Newell, Northwest Bank, Okoboji View Golf Course, and Pub 19.
Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
Chatter from the Spirit Lake dugout. Trying to get something started here with 2 outs.
Yeah, they've been shut down here lately by Tigas. He's really settled himself in nicely. But now he falls behind 3-0.
That one didn't miss by a whole lot. Outside corner.
And the pitch. 3-0, got the green light, swinging. Dirks backhands it at short, low throw, dug out by the first baseman, Griffin, and a nice play for out number 3.
Very nice job over there at first base, scooping that one out of the dirt and making it a 1-2-3, unorthodox 1-2-3 inning.
Spirit Lake, no runs on a hit. There were no errors and nobody left on base. We have now played 4.5. Spirit Lake holding on to a 3-2 lead. Bottom of the 5th in a minute on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Starting the bottom half of the 5th inning, Spencer will bat with their 1-2-3 hitters. Campbell Wessels, he tried to sneak in a bunt, but he missed at it, strike 1, and then now Stein fires in there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. And outside, 1-2. Stein starting off this inning, 63 pitches, and he's working from the stretch. So he's going to go that route here in the 5th inning. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball, foul.
All right.
Right
so
behind home plate.
Yeah, 1-2 again there.
Well, the pace has really picked up here.
It really has. We had a couple of sluggish first innings there. But then again, Spirit Lake hasn't got any base runners hardly since then.
High chopper on the 1-2 pitch, down the first base line, but foul.
Yeah, and it was foul as it went over the bag.
Isaac Early was there to glove it. 3-2, Spirit Lake leads in the bottom of the 5th. Both pitchers right into settling in nicely. Right around the 65-70 mark for this, so that's about right where you want to be.
Absolutely, I think, yeah. Really, the Stein has been pretty consistent all the way through, other than that one inning, but
2-2 popped him up into shallow left field. Tough play. Reynolds actually comes over from short, makes
nice
the play.
Catch. Nice catch, and he almost kind of halfway overran it, but good job of putting a glove on it, getting it out.
Yeah, caught it right behind third base, right on that foul line. Nice play by Riley Reynolds.
Covered some ground there. And
yes, he did.
Going back to the pitch count, the fact that Spencer's pitcher, Reed Tigas, is only 10 pitches ahead now, that's maybe more or less a testament to him as well. He's gotten stronger as the game has gone on.
Yeah,
as
the
he
first
steps
2
up
innings.
here to the batter's box.
I think the first 2 innings he had 44-some pitches.
Yeah.
So he's done a lot better here the last 3 innings. It's 2 balls, no strikes to him as a batter. Had a double in the first inning and then reached on an error, scored a run in the 3rd. 2 unearned runs in that 3rd inning for Spencer on 2 Spirit Lake errors.
And he bats left-handed, but was throwing right-handed. I don't know if you caught that, Scott.
I did, yeah. Forgot to mention that. Ground ball towards the Spirit Lake dugout, first base side, strike one.
Got to mention how nice the new dugouts look here in Spencer. If you just joined us, they put some new dugouts in this year. And I like the dugouts that have kind of that open face like that with the fence in the front where people can kind of sit behind there and hang out.
Strike two, nice backstop and the protective netting, the high protective netting.
I like the netting a lot.
Looks great.
Listeners watching on a video stream like it as well, a little bit better, easier to see through.
Yeah. And the count now goes full to Reed Tigas.
Well, Stein has only walked one batter tonight. He's hit a couple of batters. But he has done a good job of controlling the ball game. The 2 runs for Spencer are unearned.
Spirit Lake leading 3-2, bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch, and that hit him, I believe. Either way, it would have been ball 4, but I believe that hit him.
Yep.
And he'll be at first.
Yeah, just kind of the way that he gave the look there afterwards. And so here we are again for Spirit Lake. Tying run is at first for Spencer, and only 1 out.
It's going to bring up Devin Dirks, the shortstop. And the pitch. And he drives one into left center field. Might bloop in there, and it does. And everybody's going to be safe. Tigas at second. Bloop single into shallow left field for Devin Dirks.
So now something really potentially cooking here for Spencer.
That's going to bring up Logan Huckfeld.
Tigas, very good fundamentals there. He went the halfway. He had 1 out, went the halfway between first and second, made sure it dropped, then ran in there. That's the way you have to do it.
Riley Reynolds was giving chase to it, and he tried to go over the shoulder with the catch, and he was in that area, just couldn't quite get to it. So, yeah, that was heads-up base running there by Tigas. Wild pitch here by Stein, and now you got base runners moving to second and third.
Now really an opportunity here now for Spencer. I mean, you had the bases loaded earlier and couldn't tie it up. Now you have to tie it up and really take the lead.
Huckfeld digs in as he waits a 2-0 pitch from Stein. And he drives one deep down the right field side, but foul.
That was hit a long ways, Scott.
Yeah, that's a long strike for Logan Huckfeld.
Well, a base hit here to the outfield could potentially score 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. 1 away. The pitch. And that one is going to hug the line.
Fair.
That is fair. That's going to score 2. Spencer's going to take the lead. Huckfeld rounding first. He's going to dig in. Double, 2 RBI. Spencer leads 4-3. Good piece of hitting.
What a great poke out to right field. Yeah, give him the 2 RBIs in the process there.
Now batting the left fielder, Cale Dodge.
And
nice
that
looking
makes it 4-3 for Cale Dodge. We're going to have a courtesy runner here.
Okay.
For Spencer, number 10. Let me get my, I took a picture of the lineup here. Hold on.
So a couple of hits, couple of runs are in.
Okay. We got Cale Dodge batting. He'll pop one up over the backstop out of play.
Cale reached when he was hit by a pitch and then also on an error, both in the second and third innings. 0-1 here.
It's going to be Cade Johnson at second.
Okay.
Cale Dodge batting. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Spencer now leads 4-3 in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, if you're Michael Stein, you really need a strikeout here.
Yes.
You got an 0-2 count. Get it out yourself here.
Ground ball up the middle. Stein tried to barehand it. It ricochets off his hand to the shortstop. Reynolds made a nice play to first, but not in time. It was close. Infield single for Dodge.
Yep, got to go infield single all the way. I mean, you know, you can't blame Stein for trying to put a hand on it there, but there wasn't a whole lot he could do there. And if he doesn't get a hand on it, it probably scoots right up the middle and into the outfield. So
that's going to bring up Cooper Griffin for Spencer.
Runners at the corners. Griffin with a strikeout, and he had a Long fly ball to center field.
Strike one.
Ooh. And that's a pitch that just catches the inside corner, and that would have been difficult to put the bat on.
Yeah, you just take that one and
good looking throw.
Swing and a miss, strike
and then
two.
Then Stein goes to the outside, and now he's got Griffin right where he wants him at 0-2.
Because now you got Cooper just kind of guessing, okay, where's this next one going? Here's the 0-2. And he lunged out an outside pitch, strike three. First base occupied, even though it was kind of bobbled by Carney, so can't run down there to first. Strikeout for Michael Stein.
Strikeout number 9 for Michael Stein.
And a much-needed second out for Spirit Lake defensively. Spencer has taken the lead, 4-3 in the bottom of the fifth. Tigers not done yet, though. They have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And 1-0 here to Caden Gertman. Struck out and flew out to short.
The 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes.
We'll thank a few more sponsors. Steamway Cleaning, McKean's Pub and Grill, Interior Sewing by Lisa.
2 balls, no strikes, and the pitch. That's in there for a called strike one. Spencer softball defeated Spirit Lake tonight 11-1 in 6 innings. They've won 15 in a row, have the Tigers. 3 balls, 1 strike. We will have the Spirit Lake softball game against Esterville Lincoln Central tomorrow here on KUOO and Explore Okoboji Live Video. Now note the time, it starts at 6 tomorrow.
Always a fun rivalry matchup there.
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. 3-1, missed it, ball 4, bases are loaded.
Well, here, and if you're Spencer, 4-3 ball game, and you're thinking to yourself, yeah, there's 2 outs, but here again, you got the bases loaded. You got to bring in a run here.
Yeah, tack on some more when you can. Braden Symington is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He takes the first pitch, ground ball. Shortstop Reynolds is going to glove it, and he's going to tag out Cale Dodge.
Good play there.
That is a nice play. Spencer takes the lead, though. They score a couple of runs on, I had 3 hits. And
correct.
I don't believe any errors.
Nope.
So Spencer leads 4-3 after 5 innings. Spirit Lake will be batting in the top of the 6th in 1 minute. KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
We've played 5 innings. Lakes Conference Baseball, we got a good one. Spencer 4, Spirit Lake 3. And for the remainder of the contest, I'll throw it back to the birthday boy, Jason Jacobs.
Thanks, Scott.
You bet.
Always fun to call a ball game with you. Max Carney, Isaac Early, Cole Whiting, 4, 5, 6 batters for the Indians in the top of the 6th, trailing Spencer 4-3. And first pitch, just getting a piece of it there. It looked like it was off the end of the bat. Was Max. It'll be strike 1. Max reached on an error, scored a run in the 3rd. It was a throwing error to first, and he ended up all the way around at 3rd and then scored on a pass ball. Also had an RBI single in the 1st. The 0-1. Fouled back. Ooh, that netting. Right at the top there.
Right at the top, yep. Now, Spirit Lake has just 1 hit since the 2nd inning.
Yeah, the pitcher, Reed Tigas for Spencer, you can really argue he has gotten stronger as the game has gone on, as he now only has the 79 pitches to 90 for Stein. Oh, and they're going to say that's a strike at the knees, and they get him looking.
That is going to be strikeout number 4 for Tigas. He's had one each of the last innings. He had none in the first 2, and like you going back to your point, he's gotten stronger since the second inning.
All right. Oof. Max Carney, I don't know how I feel about that one, but that's the way it goes. Got to be a swinger when it's 0-2. Isaac Early looks at ball 1. Some movement on that first pitch there. Isaac is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fielder's choice. And the 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit towards short. Deep in the hole. Dirks to first. Good stretch. Griffin got him in time. 6-3 for out number 2.
Bang, bang, play at first.
Very close. Good throw by Dirks, but even better stretch, I think, by Cooper Griffin over at first.
And he kind of stretched towards right field.
At the foot there just enough.
Yeah.
Cole Whiting now, he's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop up to short. Lefty steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. And that went outside for ball 1.
4-3. Spencer leads, top of the 6th.
Spirit Lake got their runs, 1 each in the first 3 innings. And a 1-0 pitch. Inside now, 2-0.
Spirit Lake doubleheader tomorrow. Esterville Lincoln Central the first game, Western Christian the second game. Both are just varsity.
Yeah, again, the ELC's a makeup from Monday.
Yep.
Kind of getting late in the year, tough to find dates. Here's a 2-0, and just getting a piece of it there is Whiting. It'll be 2-1 to Cole.
And such a weird thing on Monday, because places like Lake Park, Ruthven, Emmetsburg,
nothing.
They played games. And then
very little.
Milford, Spirit Lake,
Spencer.
They
wouldn't have been able to play here. I think they were on the road, maybe 2-1.
They were at Hall. They played that night.
3-1.
It was just a weird pattern on Monday.
Well, that's the way a lot of these showers have been, real spotty. You know, last week on Wednesday, or a couple weeks ago on Wednesday when we had the lightning situation, all the rain was directly to the west. Here's the 3-1. It's going to be popped up. I think it's going to, will it get out of play? Yes.
Yes. 3-2.
I don't think Cade Mullenberg, the third baseman, had any idea where that had gone. He lost it. And the shortstop, Dirks, definitely didn't have time to chase that out. So 3-2 now to Cole Whiting. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the 6th. 4-3 Spencer, if you're just joining us. Reed Tigas looks home. Here's a 3-2 pitch. That's going to be ball 4 as it's an inside pitch. Walk number 3 given up by Tigas, so 2 outs. Here's a base runner for the Indians and Kai Hussey. Kai with a walk in the second, scored a run, and then a line drive to the shortstop Dirks in the 4th. Now a little trip to the mound by Tigers coach Brian Dirks as we've reached pitch, number 88?
Yep.
For Reed Tigas.
This might just be, hey, let's settle down.
We have 2 outs.
Right.
Let's get out of this. Let's let the situation kind of dissolve on its own here if we can. Not force anything.
You know, you mentioned the JV game earlier. Forgot to mention the score. But the Spencer JV team won 9-8. It was really a great finish. When we got here, it was about the 6th inning. It was tied up. Spirit Lake scored a couple of runs in the top of the 7th. And then Spencer scored 3 in the bottom of the 7th and won 9-8. It was really a great JV game.
It was outstanding. And, it's been a couple of good games here tonight. It's always a good game between these two teams. I don't think it really matters what the record is.
And great crowds, great atmosphere.
Yeah, it's just a fun rivalry. All right, here's Kai Hussey. And looks at strike 1.
Boy, nice pitch there by Reed Tigas as it just dropped off the table.
So Tigas gets ahead in the count here, and Spirit Lake needs a base hit. 0-1 pitch on the way. And he'll hold off, but the home plate umpire says, yep,
About the identical pitch there from Reed.
Have you noticed how Tigas, too, has not been throwing back to first, hasn't been worrying as much about the base runners? It kind of got him into a little trouble early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think there's something to that, JJ. Good call.
That's right up the middle. It'll be scooped up by Dirks for one, and that's all he needs. He'll step on the bag and end the inning. So Whiting is out at second on a force play. Technically, I guess you would say reaching his Hussey on a fielder's choice, but the inning is over. Spirit Lake, no runs, no hits, no Spencer errors, nobody was left on base. And we have played 5.5, I should say. It's 4-3. Spencer, the Tigers come to bat in 30 seconds on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
We go to the bottom of the sixth. Spencer leads Spirit Lake 4-3 here on KUOO and the live video stream at exploreokoboji.com. Jackson Hefner leads things off. He's 0-2 with a couple of strikeouts and looks at strike one from Spirit Lake pitcher Michael Stein, who at 91 pitches remains in the ball game, and that'll be low, 1-1 to Hefner.
I didn't realize this, but Spencer batted 8 batters last inning.
Yeah, they did, and kind of hard to believe, wasn't it? Swing and a miss, 1-2.
But you know, you had a hit by a pitch, you had a walk, and then you had 3 hits. Those things will add up.
That's a ball. 2-2 now to Hefner. 7-0 Storm Lake leads ELC. That's after 6.
Okay, wow.
And that'll be foul down the third base side towards Coach Brian Dirks. So it'll be 2-2 to Hefner. Campbell Wessels and Reed Tigas also do up this inning for the Tigers as they have the 9-1-2 batters here in the bottom of the sixth. Perhaps trying to get an insurance run here. And they don't like that one either. It'll be 3-2 to Hefner. Didn't miss by a whole lot, did Stein there.
No, that was close.
A little low. The pitch.
That's right.
Ooh.
Okay, never mind.
Ball flower. No, and then he's going to say it's low. Okay. Third walk.
Yeah, third walk. You're right.
Campbell Wessels now. He is 0-2 with a walk and a run scored in the third. So how aggressive does Spencer get here now? I would say fairly aggressive.
I would. One-run lead.
Nothing to lose here with the one-run lead.
4-3.
First pitch. Shows bunt.
Beautiful.
It's fair. And they'll go to first.
Got him.
In time. And now the runner's in a little bit of a pickle there. He's going to get back to second in time. A little too aggressive was Hefner, but he gets back safely. So give a sacrifice bunt and a 2-3 put out for out number 1, but no official at bat there. And down to second goes Hefner. So runner in scoring position for Spencer, leading 4-3 with 1 out here in the bottom of the sixth. Reed Tigas, pitcher now for the Tigers, and I think, did it hit him?
No, that's got to be a foul ball.
I think it's a foul ball. I think it hit the bat. And yes, so it'll be 0-1 here to Tigas.
You go back to that last play. First of all, a great bunt by Wessels. Perfect placement on that bunt. And then a great throw by Max. Not only did he have to get up, and then he had to fire to first. So just a great play all around.
That one's in there for a strike. Now 0-2, and Tigas will have to protect. Yeah, and I think you got to give Isaac Early a little credit over at first as well, because he was able to make the catch and in time. Here's the 0-2 inside. Now 1-2 to Tigas, as that will be pitch number 101 for Michael Stein. And I believe you can go to 110 and finish the batter. Yes, Scott?
Yes, correct.
Hey, I know the rules for once. Well, it's just not something I grew up with, so I have to always kind of refresh myself. It's going to be foul. Back now 1-2.
Well, Spencer leading 4-3 in the bottom of the 6th. And they've got a runner at second with 1 away.
So let's see if Spencer can manufacture a insurance run here, or the Indians can get out of this and give themselves a chance in the 7th. That's going to be hit towards short. Scooped up. They're going to throw to third. The tag applied. No, they're going to say the slide was in there beforehand, and I think it looked like he had the slide, the foot into the bag, Scott.
I would agree.
So there we go. Down to third goes Hefner. They try to get the leading run out at third.
Now batting the shortstop.
Instead, we'll have runners at the corners.
Now you got to give Tigas then a fielder's choice.
Correct.
Ooh. And you got Devin Dirks there for Spencer, swing and a miss. He was looking for the fences on that one. He was looking for a three-run shot here. Stein now the 0-1 pitch, and that is in the dirt. Good stop by Max Carney to even the count.
So 1-1 here to Dirks. Thank you, Scott. I don't know if I swallowed a bug or an extra birthday present or what, but 1-2 there.
Yeah, not a problem.
But this is a big opportunity here for Spencer.
It is.
And for Spirit Lake, you need an out. Double play ball maybe.
Or that.
Or that works too.
That is a big swing and a miss on a really good hitter, Devin Dirks, and for the second out of the inning.
And I have that as strikeout number 10 for Michael Stein. So 2 away, still runners at the corners.
This is probably going to be the last batter for Stein either way.
107. Here's Huckfeld. I don't know if the Indians got somebody warming up out there. Yes, they do.
Well, either way, whether he gets an out here or Spirit Lake ties it in the 7th, Indians will need a new pitcher after they face Logan Huckfeld.
1-0. Ooh, and then an errant throw into center field, and a run is going to score. They'll try to get him over at third, and the throw is off the mark, and it's 5-3 Spencer. Oh, my.
And you just don't see that from Max.
No, not common.
That came off of his hand. Really funny.
So that's a run scored and an error.
Yep.
And take us down to third. Scoring from, what was it, third is Hefner.
Correct.
So now 5-3 Spencer. This is Huckfeld.
And I think
with
we
a
got
1-1 count, I
think
believe.
It's 1-2.
1-2 now. Yes, you're right.
Because that last pitch was a strike when Carney tried to throw to second.
Still a runner at third with 2 away now. The pitch, swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. But an insurance run comes in there for Spencer. They get a run on no hits. There was a walk. There was a Spirit Lake error. There was 1 left on base. It is 5-3 Spencer. We go to the bottom of the 7th in a minute on KUOO, or 6th in a minute. Let's go to the top of the.
It means to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Top of the 7th, it's 5-3. Spencer leading Spirit Lake. Indians down to their final 3 outs. And let's see, due up for Spirit Lake here in the top of the 7th. I have the 8-9-1 batters.
Yep.
Parker Rowley, the designated hitter. Braden Teesfeld, the center fielder, and then back to the top of the order with Riley Reynolds.
Got Reed Tigas back on the mound.
Well, he only has 91 pitches under his belt. If he feels good, let him throw.
Michael Stein, by the way, threw 111 pitches. Either way, his night is done. If Spirit Lake ties it up.
And forces it, to the bottom.
Indians will have to have a new pitcher.
All right, Parker Rowley here for the Indians. Need a rally here in the 7th. They have not had a base runner since the 4th inning. And this one will be foul.
And they haven't had they've had 1 hit since the 2nd inning. They had 1 hit in the 5th inning, and that's it.
0-1 to Parker Rowley. Tigas will wind up and deliver. Chopper scooped up at third. Over to first. Unable to make the catch. At first is Griffin. The runner is safe. Went off the end of his glove. Got to go an error there.
Yep. And that is the 2nd error on Spencer.
I thought it was a pretty good-looking throw by Mullenberg. Maybe it was off the mark, though. That's going to bring up Teesfeld, number 9 batter. Strikeout victim and then also popped up. First pitch on the way. High, ball 1.
So Spencer leads 5-3 in the 7th inning. With nobody out, Indians with a runner at first.
And a 1-0 count here to Teesfeld. And Tigas fires home, high. And this is where, he's going to take an extra second here, and I think that's a good idea. You got a 2-run lead. Got to focus on a batter here. 2-0. If you're the Indians, it's just one batter at a time.
Yep, get base runners. 3-0.
Good eye.
And also keep an eye on Tigas. His pitch count's going up to 96.
Now he's at 96. Yeah, he's got 14 here before he's done.
And he hasn't recorded an out. 5-3 Spencer, but Spirit Lake making something happen in the 7th.
3-0 to Teesfeld. The pitch. That's ball 4. Gets away from the catcher. Huckfeld. Runners will just advance 1 here.
Spirit Lake first and second. Nobody out.
Okay,
KJ.
so tying run at first. Top of the order we go. Here's Riley Reynolds. And we're going to have a little discussion here as Coach Dirks will come to the mound. Let's take a break as well. We'll take a 30-second timeout. 5-3 Spencer. We're in the top of the 7th after this on KUOO.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dining or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
For the 7th, it's been kind of a wild one here at Andy McGaffin Field.
Brian
still
Dirks,
conferencing out here.
I'm really surprised the home plate ump hasn't broken this up. Now they do. That was a long meeting. That was a long one.
That was a healthy meeting. So it's 5-3 Spencer here in the top of the 7th. Spirit Lake runners at first and second, nobody out. The Indians led 3-0 in this game at one point, then had kind of an error-laden inning that let the Tigers in it. They got a couple there. Storm Lake beats ELC in Lakes Conference Baseball tonight 7-0. Good win for Storm Lake.
So
they now sit on top of the conference by themselves.
Right, 7-1.
Top of the order, Riley Reynolds. Looks at strike one.
Well, Spirit Lake needs 2 here to tie it up.
Well, the faithful are starting to get a little riled up as well. 0-1 here to Reynolds. The pitch. No. 1-1.
5-3 Spencer, top of the 7th. Spirit Lake batting.
Rowley at second, Teesfeld at first. 1-1 to Reynolds. Tigas is still the pitcher. Fires home. And good job by Huckfeld of keeping that in front of him. It'll be 2-1 now.
Reed unofficially has reached 100 pitches.
Yeah, he doesn't have very many batters left in him either.
No, he doesn't.
We'll have a new batter if we get to the bottom of the 7th for Spirit. New pitcher if we get to the bottom of the 7th for Spirit Lake. 2-1 pitch, stays high. Now 3-1. I can't see from here. Spencer's got somebody warming up, but I would guarantee you they do.
I can't see either.
They did like last inning, so 3-1. Pitch on the way. It'll be fouled first base side. So full count to Riley Reynolds. Riley with a couple of hits tonight and also a line drive shot over at first that was snagged by Griffin. Facing a 3-2 count in a 2-run ball game. Spencer with the lead here, top of the 7th. Lakes Conference Baseball tonight here on KUOO, as well as our video stream at ExploreKaboji.com. 3-2 pitch is coming up from Reed Tigas, and it's on the way. And there's ball 4.
Oh boy.
Bases are loaded.
Spirit Lake has an opportunity here. And that is going to be it for Reed Tigas.
Yep, kind of had that feeling, didn't we? Pitching change is on the way. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll try to sort it all out next here on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Hi, this is Jeremiah at Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing. We understand that hard work, dedication, and grit are the values of a successful team, and we stand behind all local students and athletes during this time of adversity. Come discover what we can do for your home or business. Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
For the Tigers, number 4, Campbell Wessel.
No. Pitching change. It's going to be number 4, Campbell Wessels.
Yep.
To pitch for the Tigers. With bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the 7th.
I know Reed Tigas went to third.
Okay. And did Mullenberg go into the outfield perhaps?
Perhaps. That's all I...
That's kind of what it looks like to me.
Everything else stayed the same on the infield. So yeah, I would assume so. Mullenberg out to center. But what a jam here for Campbell Wessels, as Spirit Lake has the bases loaded with nobody out. This is their harder lineup too, JJ.
Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him there, that's for sure. And you said Tigas is over at third now?
Correct.
Okay, and Mullenberg went to the outfield. All right, 5-3. Michael Stein can help his cause here. And first pitch will be outside, ball 1 to Stein. Stein struck out in the fourth, popped up in the second, singled to left in the first. Bases are loaded here for the Indians, down by 2. Ooh, got him to chase one outside.
And the base runners at first, second, and third are still Reed Tigas' responsibility.
Okay, we have an update here. Hefner is now going from DH to the outfield.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
And Mullenberg has left the ball game here
Very
in
good.
this case.
Thank you.
All right, 1-1 outside. 2-1, good stop by Huckfeldt. Nobody out here.
Oh, Reed is hoping that Wessels will save it for him and get him the victory.
The 2-1. No.
Nope.
3-1.
No place to
It's
put him.
A little high there. Score update, HMS defeated Trinity Christian in baseball tonight 5-3. So 3-1 count for Michael Stein, and the pitch on the way, and that's going to be fouled back. It'll be full. One more chance to thank a few sponsors. State Farm Insurance agent Scott Troutman, Okoboji Realty, your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, and United Community Bank. Full count to Michael Stein. Nobody out, bases loaded in the top of the 7th. It's 5-3 Spencer. Spirit Lake threatening, the pitch on the way. And outside, ball 4. It'll be a walk and an RBI for Michael Stein. Down to second goes Reynolds. Let's see, Teesfeld to third, and Rowley is going to score.
And Huckfeldt held it there for a few seconds, didn't get the call.
It was close.
It was. Still nobody out. Spirit Lake down by 1 now.
Tying run at third, Jake Cornwall now. 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. And low ball 1.
Would you say that score was HMS 5-3?
5-3 over Trinity Christian. I know that's at least 2 in a row for HMS.
Baseball? Okay,
Yep.
Fantastic.
1-0 here to Cornwall. And it'll be 1-1 as he looks at strike 1.
Spencer
1A and 2A baseball is going to get their tournament play started a week from Saturday.
Yep.
3A will be a couple weeks from Monday. The 1-1. And inside corner called strike 2. Ooh. Close. Yeah. I love it. Everybody's getting a little anxious. It's a 5-4 ball game. Tying run at third. Nobody out. Bases loaded, the 1-2. And that's going to briefly get away from Huckfeldt, but he wisely chases after it, and runners are going to stay put. It'll be 2-2 now to Cornwall.
Did a nice job of keeping that in front of him, did Logan.
2-2. Wessels gets set. Delivers, popped up into shallow center, coming in and making the catches. Hefner, runner's not going to go. What an arm by Hefner. He saved a run, Scott.
That was a tying run, too. So now 1 away. And Spirit Lake still down by 1.
Man, I thought they were going to send him there, but that arm of Hefner, that was on point.
It was.
So 1 away. Still an opportunity here, though, for the Indians. Bases loaded with 1 out. Can still manufacture a run and at least tie it here with Max Carney.
Well, you got Teesfeld and Reynolds who can run. So a single anywhere in the outfield is going to score 2.
And fouling back is Carney. Max tonight is officially 1 for 3. RBI single to left, reached on an error, scored a run, struck out as well. 0-1 now here to Kearney. And Wessels gets set and delivers. This one's going to be hit solidly into right center. Making a catch is the right fielder, Gertman, but scoring from third and tying the ball game is Teesfeld.
So a sack RBI for Kearney. He does his job.
So, yeah, give that RBI to Kearney. Down to third went Reynolds as well.
Right.
Staying at first is Stein. So runners at the corners with 2 outs now for Isaac Early. And if he can find the outfield somewhere, Spirit Lake could take the lead here now in a 5-all ball game in the top of the 7th.
Now the runner at third, Reynolds, still the responsibility of Reed Tiggis, so he's not out of a possible decision yet here. He can't get a win, but
he can avoid the loss.
If
hit into center field.
That's going to be
giving
tough.
Chase, dropping in for a hit. Spirit Lake has taken the lead, and down to third goes Stein.
Wow.
So Reynolds scores from third. RBI single for Isaac Early. And the Indians have scored 3 runs here in the top of the 7th to take a 6-5 lead.
Wow, what a comeback for Spirit Lake.
And off of 1 hit, Scott, there was 1, 2, 3 walks and an error.
You're right.
And that's just kind of the way it always seems to go, right?
Yep, you're right.
So a 6-5 ball game. Indians looking for more here yet with 2 outs, and Cole Whiting.
And all of those were charged to Reed Tiggis, and his book is now closed.
That's correct. The pitch catches the outside corner. Strike 1 to Whiting. Yeah, I believe the runner at third now, and Stein is, he would be Wessel's problem.
Correct.
Moving forward. 0-1 to Whiting, and that one will miss 1-1. Cole walked and was out on a forced play in the 6th. In the 3rd, he struck out. In the 1st, he popped up to short. 1-1 pitch. Now it'll take time.
What a comeback for Spirit Lake.
This has just been a great ball game all around. 1-1 pitch. Hit into right field, foul.
Boy, he turned on that one.
Ooh. 1-2 to Cole. Indian softball tomorrow versus ELC. Early 6 o'clock start time here on KUOO and the video stream at explorecabogie.com.
Yep, Clyde and I will have the call. We'll have Matthew on the camera tomorrow.
All right. Tim doing a nice job tonight.
Yes, thanks, Tim.
Michael doing a good job back at Mission Control at KUOO and Spirit Lake. Jason Jacobs with Scott Nolte. It's 1-2 to Cole Whiting. 2 outs here, top of the 7th. 3 runs in for the Indians as they've retaken the lead 6-5 on Spencer. Runners at the corners here with 2 away. And Cole Whiting looking for a base hit to add to that lead. Here's a 1-2. Got him. Outside corner. So a strikeout ends the inning, but not before Spirit Lake does some damage. The Indians, 4 runs on a hit. There was an error by Spencer. 2 left on base. We have played 6.5. It is 6-5 Spirit Lake. Back in a minute on KUOO.
Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Drew Deitering is the new pitcher for the Indians as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Spirit Lake now leading 6-5. So Michael Stein went the first 6. And let's see, I had him giving up 4 hits, Scott. Giving up the 5 runs, striking out 10, walking 3, hitting 3.
That's, yeah.
Hey, we got one right at least. Spencer needs a run to force extras here. Cale Dodge, the left fielder, will lead things off. He's reached base all 3 times via an infield single, an error, and he was hit by a pitch. And the first pitch on the way, in there for a strike from Drew Deitering. Some numbers on Drew Deitering, the junior, here in a moment. That one outside, now 1-1. Deitering, a junior, 29 innings pitched, 39 strikeouts, 22 walks, ERA 2.9. And that one will be in there for strike 2. One and 2. Pitch on the way, outside, and wisely laying off is Dodge. Dodge, Cooper Griffin, Caden Gertman for Spencer here in the 7th. Popped up, and Kearney unable to make the play on that one. Good hustle, but out of reach. It'll be 2-2 again to Cale Dodge.
All right.
Oh, check that. It is Riley Reynolds pitching. Here's where we have a little issue reading the back of the jerseys for Spirit Lake. Okay, we'll get that in from either way. That doesn't change a whole lot on my book at least, but we'll just change from Deitering to Reynolds.
The 2 looks like the 7 and vice versa.
Yeah, the black with the red trim is, I'm not going to lie, it's hard to read, at least in the dark. And it is 3-2 to Cale Dodge.
All right, so Riley Reynolds is your new pitcher.
Okay. Well, it looks like Riley. So here's the 3-2, and that one's going to be hit into left field, and it'll be down for a hit. It's going to bounce towards the fence. It should be a double for Dodge, and it is. Tying run sits at second for Spencer.
That was a poke out into left center field. Boy, he really turned on that 3-2 pitch.
You got that right. Good piece of hitting by Cale Dodge, who's been on base now 4 times tonight. And here's Cooper Griffin. All right, so with it being Riley Reynolds, he has a 3-1 record, 26 innings pitched, 39 strikeouts to 14 walks, 2.96 ERA. It's not a whole lot different, actually, the numbers. And that one is going to be low ball 1 to Cooper Griffin. So Spencer's thinking, hey, now an opportunity to win it here in the 7th. Bare minimum, we can tie it here.
Spirit Lake leading 6-5.
No outs. And that one will be in there for a strike.
Boy, this is very similar to what we saw in the JV game.
It reminds me a lot of that.
Yeah.
Cooper Griffin with a 1-1 count here from Riley Reynolds. Just threw a real nice pitch in there, and this one will have a little movement again, and it'll be strike 2.
Beautiful pitch there by Riley Reynolds. Had a nice little tail on the end.
1-2 to Reynolds. Or 1-2 from Reynolds, and the pitch outside. Now 2-2 to Griffin. Griffin was a strikeout victim twice tonight and also flew out to center field. Runner in scoring position. That's the tying run at second. Outside. Ball 3.
Spirit Lake leading 6-5, bottom of the 7th.
Three-two pitch on the way. No. Ball 4. Now the winning run sits at first for Spencer. Here is Caden Gertman, right fielder.
Now batting, number 24, Caden Gertman.
Gertman tonight walked in the 5th, struck out in the 4th, popped up in the 2nd. First pitch shows bunt, pulls back. Now the runner's kind of far off the bag over there at first. He'll get back. And is Coach Dirks going to put a different runner in there? I think he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to make a move here.
He was
a little hot there for a moment. So we're going to have a pinch runner at first.
What do we got, 22?
22.
You got that?
The pinch runner is Jake Hallett. Hallett at first, Dodge at second. Gertman, the right fielder, will bat for the Tigers. They trail Spirit Lake 6-5. We're in the bottom of the 7th. It's been a back-and-forth battle here tonight at Andy McGaffin Field here in Spencer. A 1-0 count to Caden Gertman. Riley Reynolds on the mound, delivers. They show bunt. It'll be outside 2-0. And no outs here.
Yeah, this is very
in the
similar.
7th. This is a scenario where if you're Spirit Lake, you have to get an out. Reynolds with a 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0.
Let him bunt it. I mean, you need an out here.
I kind of agree. Maybe they pop it up.
It's now 3-0 with nobody out.
Not a good scenario here, and I would be willing to bet that the brakes have been put on by Brian Dirks, the Spencer coach. They'll show bunt. He'll pull back. That'll be strike 1. It was right down the middle that time.
Spirit Lake leading 6-5 in the bottom of the 7th. But Spencer batting with nobody out, 2 on.
Let's see if he shows bunt again.
He
does, and he'll bunt it foul.
There you go.
What did I say?
Popped it up foul.
Throw it down the plate and see what happens, because you have to get an out somehow.
Right. You got to start somewhere.
Now he's going to have to swing away here at full count. Maybe you get lucky with a double play ball or something, or a pop-up. 3-2, and strikeout works too.
A swing and a miss on an inside pitch. Gertman went chasing, 1 away.
Still runners at first and second with 1 out for Braden Symington, the second baseman. Symington 0 for 3 with a fielder's choice and a couple of strikeouts. Indians need a couple of outs to preserve a win. They lead 6-5. Pitch on the way. Catches the outside corner for strike 1.
What a good matchup tonight.
It's been fun.
It
It's
has.
never dull. It's always a good matchup between these two schools. 0-1 pitch. Outside, now 1-1.
Riley Reynolds is the pitcher for Spirit Lake. Michael Stein with the first 6.
Yeah, and really pitched a good game. Here's the 1-1. That one will miss. It's now 2-1.
And Stein gave up 5 runs, but just 3 of them earned.
Yeah, that one inning where I think, 2 runs came in 1 inning.
Gave up, well.
That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 2.
2. It's going to be 2 earned. Yeah, there was 3
Yeah, 2 of the 5.
Yeah, 2 of the 5 were earned. Anyways.
6-5 now. Tying run at second. Go-ahead run at first for Spencer. 1 out. Bottom of the second. 2-2 pitch. Popped up. It'll get out of play.
First base side. Okay.
So we'll do 2-2 again here to Braden Symington. He'll be followed by the now center fielder Jackson Hefner.
Spirit Lake still holding on to a 6-5 lead.
Indians got 3 in the top of the 7th to retake the lead after they were down 5-3. And the pitch. Got him. Oh, wow.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Riley Reynolds.
Now 2 outs, and Spencer down to their final out. Here's Jackson Hefner. And I believe it is Jackson Hefner. Now what are we going to have here? As Spirit Lake perhaps is going to make a change here.
Yeah, we got all sorts of things that are going to go down. It almost looks like Isaac Early, the first baseman, is taking off his first base material, and then he's going to maybe be the new pitcher.
He's going to go in and pitch here in this scenario. Okay, we have a pitching change on the mound. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. More coming up on KUOO.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
3, 4, 5.
Back here to Andy McGaffin Field in Spencer. Spirit Lake leads 6-5. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Spencer has the tying run at second, the go-ahead run, the winning run at first, but 2 outs. Spirit Lake has made a pitching change. Isaac Early comes into the ball game. Riley Reynolds exits the ball game.
As a pitcher, I think he went back to short.
Yeah, he is back over at short.
And, Spencer, let's not forget, JJ, Spencer started this inning with runners at first and second, nobody out.
Yeah.
And Reynolds went back-to-back Ks.
Yes. And some of this might have to do with pitch count stuff because Spirit Lake has a doubleheader tomorrow, remember.
That's true. And they did play 9 innings against Sioux Center last night, so we don't know who pitched over there. So
yes. All right, Jackson Hefner steps into the batter's box, left-handed batter with 2 outs here. Runners at first and second. Spencer needs 1. Swing and a miss. There's strike 1.
Spirit Lake leading 6-5.
Isaac Early, a junior for the Indians. And this one is outside now, 1-1. Early 19 strikeouts to 12 walks. ERA of 1.12. And the 1-1 outside, 2-1. At second is Cale Dodge. At first is a pinch runner, Hallett, for the Tigers. We're trying to win it here in the 7th, and really at this point just tie it. Spirit Lake trying to preserve a 6-5 win. This one is off the end of the bat of Hefner. It'll go foul, and it'll be 2-2. So now the Indians need a strike here to get a win. What a game it's been. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. There's the strikeout for Early, and the ball game is over. For Spencer in the bottom of the 7th, they get no runs on 1 hit, no errors. There was a walk, 2 left on base. Spirit Lake gets the win over Spencer, 6-5 in a wild one tonight here, Scott Nolte.
This was unbelievable. I mean, what a matchup between the Indians and the Tigers. Great baseball game. and it'll be fun to dive into this one in the postgame.
Let's take a 3-minute timeout. Postgame show on the way with Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. 6-5, Spirit Lake defeats Spencer. Back in 3 minutes on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com.
We're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Hi, this is Jeremiah at Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing. We understand that hard work, dedication, and grit are the values of a successful team, and we stand behind all local students and athletes during this time of adversity. Come discover what we can do for your home or business. Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Sponsored by Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The final in this one, Spirit Lake wins a wild one over Spencer tonight, Scott, 6-5. Let's kind of recap things. Spirit Lake would score one run in the first, second, and third innings each to take a 3-0 lead. The Tigers get two in the bottom of the third on kind of a wild half inning for the Indians. And then Spencer scores a couple more runs in the fifth and a run in the sixth as they go up 5-3 in this one. And then they go on to Spirit Lake comes back to win this one 6-5. And we're joined now by a few players here on this one. We'll start with Max Carney. Congrats, Max, on a wild win here tonight.
Thank you. It was fun.
Well, let's talk a little bit about this one. Kind of a back-and-forth game for you guys. Talk about this one going into it and what you knew about this Spencer team.
Oh, we knew they were gritty. They've always been gritty. They had a few pitchers who could throw. Dirks, who didn't throw, and then the kid that threw tonight, he threw really well. But we knew if we kept our same approach as we've kept the last 3 weeks that we would come out on top.
Talk about that approach to the game for you guys, because it seemed like early on it was just let's manufacture some runs here in this game.
Yeah, all week, even last week, all year really, we've been told hit ball square, see fastball, hit fastball, and that worked out. And tonight we had Isaac, who's up here. He put the ball in play. He scored that tying run, and that's the line drive. We had a bunch of hits in the early game that were line drives, and that's just how we want to approach the ball and smack it.
Talk about your work behind the plate a little bit, Max, because you have a difficult position back there, and I know sometimes you get a call that you want, sometimes maybe you don't get a call that you want, but you always work extra hard to try to frame that pitch. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, when I was in 8th grade, Ross came to me. He goes, "You're going to be our dude next year. I need you to come. I need you to learn. I need you to steal us strikes." And I was always taught thumb it up. If anybody who listens to baseball and understands, but he said steal strikes for us and you'll win us ball games. And blocking balls, it's just you do everything for the 8 guys in front of you because they say you lead the team. But so that's what we. And
are you somebody who on a normal day thinks you're going to lug out 3 bags on an error like that?
No, I don't. But I turned the burners on and I got 3.
Well, very nice job on the base paths this evening, young man, and congratulations on a nice win. And anybody you want to say hi to tonight?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
All right, very good. You can pass on.
Thank you.
Nice job, Max Carney, joining us here in the postgame show. Spirit Lake wins this 1-6-5. Isaac Early is going to join us now. Congrats, Isaac, on a nice win tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right, so take us to this this final inning here, this bottom of the 7th. You come in here with a couple outs, and what does Coach say to you as you're heading to the mound in this situation?
He just told me I'm pitching. Not too much, honestly. I knew we're having Riley throw tomorrow, so I mean, I got to keep him under that pitch limit so he can throw tomorrow. So, yeah.
Nerves going a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit right now, yeah.
Well, tell me about the game plan going into this evening and kind of this week, because you had a really busy week here too.
Yeah. Yep. Well, we got a doubleheader tomorrow, so that's big. We knew that we're a much better team than what we showed tonight, obviously. If we take out some of those errors, it's a 4-run ball game we're up. So we definitely like to make it more stressful, but, baseball's fun like that.
And you had a nice night at the plate tonight as well. Picked up an RBI for your squad here this evening, and talk about when at the game plan at the plate here tonight as well for you.
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to get on early fastballs. We always are. That's how we've played this entire season. I haven't had a hit for 3 games. That's my first hit in 3 games, so that definitely felt really good tonight. Happy to get the win for us.
And a big game, a couple of games tomorrow as well with ELC and Western.
Yes, absolutely. Those are going to be 2 tough games, so really looking forward to that.
All right, well, congratulations on a nice win here tonight. And anybody you want to say hi to at home?
Won this for you, Ross. Let's have a good night tomorrow.
All right, very good. Thanks so much for joining us, Isaac,
thank you.
On our postgame show from Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. Thanks, everybody, for coming up here this evening. And, Scott, we'll let you pop the headset back on here momentarily. Yeah, maybe wipe off a little sweat there. That's not a bad idea.
Right. You get
hard work out there tonight.
Yeah, you get a couple of workhorses out there with Carney and Early. And so they build up some sweat, so I wiped that off real quick.
So technically Isaac gets a save here tonight on the mound, and I believe the win goes to Riley Reynolds.
Correct, yes. Michael Stein, no decision, 111 pitches, 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, 2 of them earned. 4 hits, 10 Ks, 4 walks. Thought he really did a great job. He ran into a little trouble in the 3rd and 5th inning, but he gets the no decision. As you mentioned, Riley Reynolds, the winning pitcher, goes 2/3, and Isaac Early, the save. And then Reed Tigas, he really deserved more.
Yeah, he didn't deserve a loss in this one, I can tell you that much.
Right. He does get the loss because those 3 runs in the 7th inning were charged to him, so he ends up giving up 6 runs on 4 hits. And he struck out 4, walked 5.
But Spirit Lake generated those runs in that 7th inning, and they did a good job of watching at the plate because there was no strikes coming across the plate at that point.
Right.
Take the bases when you're in that situation, 1 base at a time.
Right.
And that's exactly what they did. They manufactured some runs and picked up a nice win here tonight.
Yeah, they took advantage of walks, took advantage of errors, hit by pitches, and, they didn't need a whole lot of hits. I think we only had them for 5 hits tonight. But they took what they got, and they got the victory on the road against Spencer. So you do it any way you can.
Offensively, let's run down some things. Riley Reynolds, I had him 2 for 3 with an RBI, a walk, and a run scored. Michael Stein 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Jake Cornwall had a walk tonight. Max Carney 1 for 3, 2 RBIs and a run scored. Isaac Early 1 for 4 with an RBI tonight. Cole Whiting had a walk, as did Kai Hussey. He had a walk and a run scored. Parker Rowley scored a run tonight after reaching on an error, and Braden Teesfield had a walk and a run scored tonight for the Indians, as Spirit Lake improves to 13-6, 4-3 in the Lakes. Spencer falling to 7-9, 3-6 in conference play. Offensively tonight, I had Campbell Wessels with a walk and a run scored. Reed Tigas 1 for 3, 2 runs scored. Devin Dirks 1 for 3 with a run scored. Logan Huckfelt 1 for 4, 2 RBIs. Cale Dodge was 2 for 3 this evening. Cooper Griffin drew a walk tonight, as did Caden Gertman for the Tigers. And Jackson Heffner had a walk and a run scored. So there you go.
All right.
I believe that's our broadcast here tonight. Good job by Tim running the video here on site with ExploreKaboji.com live video. Thanks to Michael back in the studios. Most importantly, thanks to you for listening in at home.
Yes, you bet. And Spirit Lake Baseball doubleheader tomorrow. Western Christian, the late game, ELC the first game. Tomorrow, KUOO, Explorer Kaboji live video. We'll have ELC Spirit Lake softball at 6.
All right, very good. Full sports schedule anytime at Explorer Kaboji. Spirit Lake defeats Spencer tonight 6-5 in Lakes Conference baseball. For Scott Nolte, I'm Jason Jacobs. Good night.